the star of the show. I wasn't going to do the unboxing today, but it's almost become imperative because it kind of runs in concert with how I'm going to lay out the base on my enclosure, shed base, the placement of the exhaust and the floor vents. So this is the star of the show, not this guy. So let me get started here. Well, sweet coffee never hurts anything. So this is the Firman H08051. It's a 10,000 watt surge and 8,000 running watts on gasoline. And dual fuel is the stinking rating on LP. It's 250 pounds, so it looks like it's 9050 surge volts or surge watts, and 7250 running watts on low pressure or on liquid propane. It's got an 8-gallon tank for the gas. It's got 439 cc overhead valve motor. I think they call it like a big head, or anyway, we're going to get to all that. And it's going to make a good alternative for whenever the power goes out and my need for running amperage off 50 amp and 30 amp connections for my tools and for house current. So what I need to do is look at the footprint of this thing. And I'll probably make another video for the running and the break-in and all that stuff. All I want to do now is look at the thing and get an idea of what it's going to be like so that I can lay this footprint out on my base. Been waiting a long time for this. I know I was shopping for a unit for a good long while, and over a year. And, so I got this thing on eBay. I said in the last video for 800 bucks. I've seen them as high as over 1,500 for the same stinking model. And you know what? After doing all the research, I'm finding out that these things are going to be very competitive in the market. It may not rival Honda. Honda's got a fuel ignition now, which takes all the carburation hassles for altitude and gumming and all that stuff. And of course, I mean, you can still foul igniters, but or fuel what am I trying to say? Injection. Injection. So anyway, looks like we've got oil and a hose, the wheels, tools for the liquid propane hookup. These are the stoppers for the front support. Got a funnel. And that's it. That's the accessories. So I'll reach back for that later. Like I say, right now I want to just get some measurements. Ideally, so I can run up to an auto store here before it gets too late and purchase a muffler. I'm thinking advanced, or I don't know, one of them. Gonna have a. I've seen them at a list as low as 25 bucks or 23 bucks for the thrush muffler. Kind of like a viable option. Then I'm going to run down inside of that cement board. Plenum area that I've got in the base. So, excited about this. I want to see if it's an experiment is successful, less burning the motor up. My God, wouldn't that be a hassle? That'd be the worst case scenario. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think we're going to be all right. And if not, then I'll just conform to sentiment and join forces with everybody else and just suck it up. But I'm hoping that I'm on to a new thing and maybe able to help some people. And it's really not that big of a deal. It's like any other project that you get onto. It takes a long time. Right now, the thing about it is I'm not one of those guys that has a game plan formal. Just figuring it out on the fly. So let me get a box cutter. It's kind of avoiding that because I'm cutting this concrete board. It's probably dull. Not bad, but let's push harder, huh? So this is a little unboxing. I'll tell you what. Let me. This is going to be super boring. Let me pause it here, and I'll come back when I get it out. Okay, so I can see something now that's already worrisome. Since I am going to be building these surfaces up with at least, what is this, quarter inch, half inch of cement board, 2-3 inches, probably compressed a good inch and a half of that insulation and batting and the backing. I would imagine that it's going to put that surface out at least 2 inches. This footprint in here is, the base is 27.5. The wheel length that the wheel width that I have on this generator is 27.5. So even though it's just 6 inches up, I still want to have the soundproofing from the ceiling to the floor. So that means the wheels are coming off. The wheels are coming off, and I don't know if they would probably cant that. I'll have to work that out as far as maybe I'll put some 2x in back here. I'll take a measurement and work all that out. But this measurement here from outside to outside on the wheels is this depth here, pretty much on the money. So those wheels are a good 3 1/4 on each side, which is going to give me an extra 6 inches to play with, which is going to be just fine and dandy for the width of the insulation I put in here. If I hug that ball, and I pull this, trying to get a couple other ideas out of the way right here now too. That's probably the farthest I can go to accommodate my exhaust idea to go down the floor. I've got a 90 here somewhere. I've hidden it from myself, of course. I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, let me see if that 90 will go down. I can modify the spark arrestor and have my 3-inch pipe going down to this area that I have made out. Oh, it's just enough room for a bottle too. That's great. Here's my pull. Coil. Yeah, but the tire's gotta go. Gotta go, go. Here it is. That's stuff stashed out of my way, so you know my nerves. I actually probably I'll have to modify this as well. So yeah. So that's that for that. So the idea is to get the wheels off so that I'll be able to it just fits in there. And if I wasn't going to insulate, it would be fine and dandy. That's something I've always thought about too, is like, this generator's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay in there. But if I ever did want to take it out, I can always just throw them in there somewhere. You know, no big deal. Let me continue the process and do a little more measuring. We'll take it up again here in a minute. Okay. All right. Try to spare you all from watching me try to figure out the square root of stuff. I've gone on and done some cursory measurements. So I'm working on two things at once. I'm always spinning a couple plates at a time, so I've got a basic understanding of this. I have a template here with a floor plan and taped out the dimensions more or less, but mine I'm going to do here is so that I can keep the drain going and the store's closed. I think I'm going to get a 3/4 inch tap into where this spark arrestor goes. And either that or I'm going to take this spark arrestor, the holder for that securing plate, which is this thing here. And I'm going to run up the street and work something out. This thing here I think is cross-threaded, so I got to get another hardened bolt for that. Other than that, I'm going to go on and post this as number 2 because it's getting a little long. And shoot, I don't know if it's video 1 or video 2. I can't remember now. But anyway, hey, how's it going? Good to see you, Matt.
We got more rain on the way.
Oh no, are you serious?
It's this weekend.
My goodness. I've got some capacitors I got to get on my heat pump. I'm not going to do that in the rain.
They say 1.5 inches this weekend.
At least it's not snow. If it was, we'd ski it, right? Anyway, let me get off here. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.